Okay, guys. Let me check here to show you that it's live, and then also let me turn off the fan to show you that it's live. Not really. Okay, so I guess I got filled in something for my job hunting diary, and that has to do with my credit score. And related to that, in regards to my credit score, I'm waiting for. So I have a three-step plan, right? Step one, three-step plan after my first update, which got me to 664, 66, between 660 and 664, depending on the credit agency that you're checking. All right, and then the second phase has three steps. I could One step was I was gonna close down a credit line I wasn't using, but I called them. I can't even close that down, but it just stays open. But apparently it's not so bad because I still have that derogatory item to be removed. And speaking about that derogatory item, this is what I realized being a rational person. All right. Let's say you got several items you want to remove from your credit report, or several items, several accounts that you want to clean up. Each update takes each update happens on its own. Um, so each update sort of goes to different agents there, maybe, if you can imagine that. So I was thinking all the updates, if I submit them on the same day, they would be done on the same day. But it's like each update has, some are easier to do, like removing your aliases, and some are harder to do, like removing that derogatory count. And also, it's almost like each update is handed to different agents at the credit bureau. So what I'm saying is each update can take up to a month and a half to get done. So some updates will get done practically overnight, like cleaning up your aliases when they misspell your name and such. Other updates, like removing a derogatory account, can take up to a month and a half. Other updates, like paying down a small revolving credit line, can take like half a month, like 10 days only. So that's what I've seen. I saw them clean up my misspelled names. They cleaned that all up practically overnight, and then it took about 12 days to update, paying down my credit, one of my credit lines. That one took 12 days. I'm still waiting on the derogatory account to update, and I think that can take up to a month and a half. So what I did today to help it along was I faxed the credit bureau. Um, like the dispute center, you can there's a form online and on paper that you can fax to them, also send to them on the web, just asking. I requested this update, and the company, the creditor, has responded positively. I'm wondering if you got that request and all that stuff. Which leads me to the central theme of this job hunting diary, which is, if you want to use a fax machine, if you don't have a fax machine at home, anywhere you go, like the public library or an office depot or something like that, faxing will cost you money. So what I what I find is you can also use an online fax service instead of stepping out your house. Just stay inside your house and use an online faxing service, and it costs about the same per page. So that's what I did today, and I faxed both credit bureaus. Faxed one credit bureau, emailed another one, asking if they got the request to remove my derogatory account. Hopefully that'll get updated. And then I'm in like 747, I said, and then I'll squeeze a little bit more, and that will bring me up to 788, and that's where I stop. I rest for the holidays, like my birthday, and then Christmas, and then New Year's, and then I'll see you guys again next year when I start applying for work. See ya.